I'm looking at your YouTube thing right now, and that YouTube short that you have is you like scream laughing at a video, which is basically saying that Hasan changed his principles when he made more money.
Does it matter if it's a scream laugh? It's really funny. Like,
Well, and also he just completely changed the topic on a dime.
Yeah,
well, yeah. Well, so he's made an attempt to blur like how hard it is to discover whether or not Hasan's doing good or bad.
Yeah.
Like and then he's gone into now to talk about your motivation as a person, which I think is faulty. Just to make sure we're clear that I've won. Like, okay.
Right. Look, it's very hard to judge people morally. Now let me judge you morally. Okay, you're doing wrong here.
Well, he's just accusing. He's almost poisoning the well here. Certainly for the audience, he's like the guy I'm talking to. He hates Hasan, so you really shouldn't take him that seriously.
Right.
How many videos has VAUSH made where he points out hypocrisy on the right? I'm assuming it's
probably just one or two. I'm sure it's not
I
thousands.
think it's probably regular.
Yeah.
I mean, this would be so easy to track down.
He doesn't care about
pointing
hypocrisy.
out hypocrisy.
Right.
He doesn't care about hypocrisy.
Yeah, but obviously, if he's making videos about it, he does care about it. That's hypocrisy right there. Look, the hypocrisy.
This just loops forever. He could be like, I do care about hypocrisy. And you're like, wait, so you're a hypocrite. He'd be like, I don't care about hypocrisy.
I know. This is.
Let's ask our resident VAUSH anthropologist.
Yes, how much
whether he cares.
Oh, what's up? I'm eating a burrito. What's going on?
Yeah, Doomer might have slipped
was there
out.
videos
watch
of VAUSH complaining about like people on the right being hypocrites?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, there you go. Thank you.
I was just joking. That's obviously not. That's like one of the primary ways to break down your enemy.
Of course.
Yeah, I mean, like the classic meme is like, oh, you're pro-life, but you're for the death penalty. Like VAUSH has probably said that like 15 times.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah. YouTube runs on hypocrisy. I mean, who are we kidding?
That's true.
That would be a funny montage, grabbing like all the times he's like aggressively shouted they're a hypocrite in relation to like a right-leaning person.
Right.
Like maybe like 30 of them in a row, and then it just ends with, I don't care about hypocrisy.
No, intersplice him. I don't care about hypocrisy, and then show him railing on hypocrisy, and then I don't care about hypocrisy.
Yes.
Yeah, no, that would be a great video. An amazing video.
Okay, the last clip would have to be, I don't think it's very convincing to tell people they're hypocrites as a reason for them to change. I think you should be kinder, and just like, oh,
God. Do you mind if I play that really quickly for my stream?
You can do what you want. That's your stream.
Okay, really quickly. Okay, here, guys.
The grossly affluent is a moral obscenity, and our economic system inevitably leads to oppressive and exploitative power hierarchies. Redistribution is the only ethical option. But now that I think about it a little more clearly, is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? I think I heard.
Mate, that's funny. That's what.
It's totally hilarious.
It's so funny.
That in a video game once, and
He literally did the meme, dude. He did the meme.
That is literally like, is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow?
It's so funny that he pulled the fucking
uncanny.
clip of Hasan doing it.
It is fucking uncanny and funny as hell. We talked about a CFF before. How do you parody that? How?
You don't.
Why
would VAUSH bring this up? Why would we make him look like a fucking moron?
Did Demon do that meme
Sitch.
before VAUSH, before
Sitch.
Hasan said this, or is it based on?
I'm assuming he did it in reference to him.
Yeah.
What's up,
Guys? I searched my reference document. It's good that I have all these fucking VAUSH notes. Okay. December 4th, 2019. You should only attack positions after they're proven stupid or hypocritical. Get fucked.
Dude, that's
There you go.
Get fucked.
Got him.
Stupid or
Also,
hypocritical?
Got him.
Can you see in his chat? I like Hot Diggity Demon, but damn, that video was cringe. Like,
What?
Was it? Was it when he's repeating shit that Hasan said?
I know.
Yeah. Was it cringe when he did the meme or when Hasan said it? I don't know.
God, when you're that biased, it's like I don't want to say lost cause, but like you need an awakening of some kind, because you're like stuck so far on one side.
An ethical reconfiguring.
It's just you literally fucking have internet socialist #1 quoting the hyperbolic stereotype of an Ayn Rand character who's the bad guy in a fucking video game. And he's like, yeah, look, I don't. What's the problem with this?
And it's fun to play through his audio logs in the game, because he basically like is strict in his principles, but then he starts to see the value in controlling people and not allowing them to be in a free market essentially and do whatever they want. Because I'm assuming you guys have a vague awareness of it, but Fontaine is the one that starts the splicer market essentially.
Yeah, that's why I love the first Bioshock, because it's all about why his principles don't work in practice.
Yeah, because he tries to compete, but then he's losing Rapture to Fontaine
because Fontaine has no moral principles, and he'll do whatever it takes to win.
Sitch,
he has to start competing with that.
Yeah. I have this clip. It's hilarious. Do you want to play this?
I don't know if you can.
Do we have to like start another watch together or something?
Well, all you need to do is
it's YouTube clip.
Yeah, just remember where you are on this one and then re-click it once
we're
it's
at
done.
131.59.
Okay, so how do
someone write that down?
Oh, we're almost done.
Yeah.
013159. Got it.
We're like almost halfway there.
All right, so do I put it in the top here?
Yeah, you put it in the top. And you press the enter buttons.
Yeah.
My beautiful me to tell.
Where do I see the...
I can't believe you have notes on this. This is amazing.
I mean, he did this long video.
I'm a fucking Voshumentarian, dog.
This is great. This is actually going to be in our stream right here.
The resident Vosh
anthropologist. I am the resident Vosh expert. All right, here we go. It's gonna be about 10 seconds before he says it, but this sort of sets it up.
Attempted his answers. I immediately attempted to get a gotcha on him, to impugn him for his positions without making any arguments. So this is something that's always very important to keep in mind. You should, under every circumstance, only attack positions after they're proven stupid or hypocritical, not before.
Boom.
So
which Vosh do I listen to? This one or the other one?
Actually, no, because he would say he's not being hypocritical here. Actually, because what he's saying, this is actually very insidious. Okay, he's saying, when I had a conversation with Sargon, I didn't put forth any prescriptive arguments because that's difficult. All I did was react to him, and I waited for him to say something hypocritical to win a rhetorical optics victory. So what he would say is, yeah, I'm right here, because if I'm trying to win some optical victory, I'll attack him for being a hypocrite. But if I'm trying to enact actual change in my side, no, calling him a hypocrite doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
Yeah, you probably say that I'm dealing with Sargon here, so that's number one goal. But when I'm dealing with my own side, it's like, no, we are nice to our own side.
For thee, but not for me.
Yeah. That's not hypocritical at all.
No, well, it wouldn't matter because he doesn't care.
No, yeah, exactly. But it's hilarious that you have this clip like on demand to
particular about socialism.
I also have a bunch of clips of him like calling people hypocritical, but I mean, that's not nearly as funny.
And irrelevant, because he's arguing right now that being a hypocrite is fine.
That's right. You should make a montage. Get back all the goodwill you lost from your last video.
Yeah, don't do that.
Is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? I think I heard that in a video game once. And
he literally did the meme, dude. He did the meme.
Do you like this stern face that Vosh has here, as though he's disappointed? It's like, dude, don't die on this hill. This is hilarious. Like, just go with the fucking flow. This is funny.
He's very disappointed.
That is literally like, is a man not entitled to the sweat of his brow? Is a Bioshock Andrew Ryan reference that is supposed to be libertarian, right? But actually, it is inherently socialist.
God,
that's really funny. Why is that funny?
God. Holy shit!
It's so wonderful. I'm very glad that exists.
This is peak stupid. I don't even know how. I can't react to this.
I mean, I won't deny that it's funny. That is true. However, I think the implication here is that Hasan changed his perspective on this because he got money, and I don't know if there's any way of demonstrating that, right?
It doesn't. I would argue that's not actually relevant. It's the specific of using the quote to your benefit, which is what Andrew Ryan was rich as fuck, right? And he used that quote. The point being, it's like, well, hey, you know what? It's my money, it's my property, and ultimately Hasan. Go ahead.
Sorry, go on. I was going to say, is VAUSH implying this clip was from a long time ago? I think this clip's from like a month ago.
No. So VAUSH was saying you're implying by laughing with this clip, and the clip's implying that Hasan has changed his positions as a result of getting more money.
Right.
When, I mean, whether or not that's true, there is a great irony to laugh at in that Hasan is very rich and he's using Andrew Ryan quotes to defend his fucking dragon level scale of money that he's sitting on.
No, the first thing you said, I didn't even think of that. I just thought about how funny it is that he's using this like ANCAP argument.
That's what I think. That's what I think everyone's laughing at. Is like you're using.
It's like, what the fuck?
You're using Ayn Rand to defend your socialism. That's hilarious. That the situation is beyond fucking hilarious. And he's like, well, you're implying that Hasan has changed his opinions due to the money he's had. It's like, no, dude. It's not even that. It's just like the meta at this point.
Well, and also he said, well, there's no way that we can figure out if Hasan actually changed his positions, which this is coming from VAUSH, Mr. I can't believe what you're saying. I have to deductively reason out your secret, thoughts in your brain and then spit them back at you. But no, he can't do that for Hasan.
And there's a great like just this almost, it's almost like Hasan is like getting close to opening his mind as well, because
no,
I mean
there's no mind to open. Okay,
by assuming Andrew Ryan is kind of socialist, I'm like, the ideal that like you as a worker should get what you produce from your labor, it's like that's what Andrew Ryan still thought that's what was happening with all of his stuff. That was his stuff. He earned it. It's like, I guess what I'm getting at is just like Hasan's like, wait, maybe Andrew Ryan was correct. I'm just like, oh god.
I mean, when I was going, in my little submersible towards that underwater, city, and I heard Andrew Ryan say that, isn't a man entitled to the sweat of his brow? No, says the man in Washington, it belongs to the poor. When I heard that, I thought, yeah, that's socialism right there.
That's what I mean. He's you just can't use that quote. It's like everybody knows what it's referencing, and you're like, no, socialists.
Listen. Yeah. Simon O'Leary for 20 New Zealand dollars says VAUSH thinks if he frames something the right way and repeats it, then his reality will spring forth. It's easier than figuring out what is reality and working with it. All the teams age like fine milk except for S-Class, because S-Class is the best class.
Wait a second. Hold on. What's really weird about VAUSH playing this clip here is that Hasan doubled down on Twitter and VAUSH chewed him out for it. And I retweeted VAUSH. Like VAUSH literally said, actually, Marxism is when you don't get the sweat of your brow. What the fuck? Why is he defending this? He called him out on Twitter.
I don't know. And if you look at chat, all of them are making fun of our relevance laugh. Some saying it's forced, saying it's like Joker anime laugh.
Oh my god.
No, I don't like to call people out for their laughs, because I mean, Sargon was probably called out one of the most back in the day, or they called it smuckles, right, or whatever, smug chuckles and forced laugh and stuff. What I noticed, because I watched a decent amount of different people, you see VAUSH's forced laughs. They were
they're pretty. Yeah.
I'm trying to remember. There was one relatively recently. Oh yeah, it was the call. The whole thing that happened with H3H3 and Steven Crowder.
Yes.
I remember seeing VAUSH react to it, and my god, like his whole face was like red, and he was just like just breathe in, laugh, breathe in, laugh, breathe in, laugh. Like the kind of thing that is just like, oh god, I feel like he has to play it up because this is a great moment for his team, Meanwhile, you have the whole chat like, wow, irrelevant. That's not a real laugh. Wow, lame laugh, joke a laugh.
Oh my god.
I'm just sitting here like, again, you guys are so lemming-ish. There's one person, I think, that says, I think that's pretty funny. There you go.
Banned.
Look, the crazy thing about that is that, like, it's not even about an allegiance or trying to bring a particular team or a person down. It's just a hilarious fucking event that he's quoting Andrew Ryan. I don't know what else to do with it. It's just funny.
So
it is hilarious.
When VAUSH tweeted out Marxism is when the worker isn't entitled to the fruits of his labor, actually, was he being serious? I thought he was like joking.
No, he's being serious, because I mean, he's just giving the obvious take that like the whole idea is that like the community comes first. You don't just get everything. I mean, it's just a level 0 take.
Yeah, I agree.
That's hilarious. I thought he was saying it sarcastically.
The fruit of your labor goes to the community. That's socialism 101. Come on. And it must be split up evenly. Redistribution.
In case it wasn't clear, Andrew Ryan fucking hates communism, okay?
Right. Yeah.
Are you sure?
So is this just evidence that VAUSH just argues in the moment, like to win the argument?
Obviously. Obviously.
You might be able to say that.
You might be onto something.
This is pretty bad.
He's changed arguments midstream many times.
Yeah. There you go. Well, look, if we call him out for changing his position, it doesn't matter because being a hypocrite is not persuasive whatsoever. It doesn't matter. So